Speaking of the dating pool and love and men and women and emotions and all that other bullshit, we talked about emotionally intelligent men and women. Well, men, but men and women. Why do y'all think the popularity in this idea of toxic love and toxic energy has grown so much over the past couple of years?
Cause it's fun.
Talking about
Cause it's fun.
Yeah, it's something to talk about, I guess.
Like
Attention seeking.
yeah, like and then when you, I don't know. I'm probably gonna sound like every nigga ever, but like when you got certain artists, bro, like Sexy Red and all this other shit, like coming out. That's what motherfuckers like. Like that girl said, Valentine's Day, her nigga robbed somebody and gave her what he robbed the other nigga of.
Oh, wow.
And was like, I thought that was so romantic because like, no one's ever gotten anything from me before. Literally what she said. Like, oh yeah, I've been in shootouts with him. And then, you know, you got songs where you like, yeah, I want a thug nigga. I want a da-da-da-da.
I did not know she said that.
I didn't know that either.
She absolutely said that in the interview.
But that also sounds like something that she would say.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you have stuff like that and, you know, just people like, it's a fun thing to be toxic. People have made toxic relationships fun.
And I think some people be delusional. Sorry to cut.
No, you good. You
I'm
good.
sorry.
No, do your thing.
But some people be delusional. Like they feel like if you're not turning up over me or going crazy like that, like being toxic, then you don't really love me.
Unhealthy.
Some do think that, but that's because of all the unhealthy shit that they saw or that they experienced coming up. I think I don't know if I told this. I think I did tell this on the show, like early on in the show, in like season 1 or 2. But like, I had a girl that I was dating in high school. She would, you know, talk crazy or whatever, and just be like, "You not gonna hit me?" I'm like, "What the fuck? Hell no, I'm not about to hit you." Well, you not a man if you don't hit me. How you don't love me if you don't hit me? And I'm like, where did you even get that shit from? But she was like, her daddy, whoever her father figure was, I feel like it was her daddy, would hit her. Any nigga she dated, if she got to talking crazy or if she cheated on him or whatever, because she was from up there where the niggas be cheating at, they would hit her. And she equated hitting or you know, somebody talking crazy to you or whatever, she equated disrespect with love, which is the total opposite of what I do. So for Sexy Red to say that, I'm not necessarily surprised, but I don't know. I also don't know what she's been through.
I mean, to call her a ratchet hoe, it would be wrong. It would, but at the same time,
Would you smash?
hell no. I thought about it one time. I ain't gonna lie. I was like,
you can continue with your thought.
but I was like, nah, bro.
You continue with your
It's
thought.
gross. But yeah, like I'm to say she a ratchet hoe. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to her, but that's kind of what she advertised. So it's like you advertise that shit, motherfuckers gravitate to it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody they gravitate to the ratchet shit. To the think about like female rap artists that came out. What if all of they shit been talking about?
Most of it has been hood, ratchet shit, and sexual shit, yeah.
So that's what everybody's gonna gravitate to and be like this, like, bro, she has a song out now called "Fuck My Baby Daddy," and she just got pregnant.
Yeah. Was that not her that did Fuck Nigga Free? Who was that?
No, that was Glorilla.
Glorilla. Oh, wasn't she pregnant in that video?
No.
Or somebody
No,
else in the
friend.
video was
Yeah,
pregnant.
friend.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the new wave. Ratchet, toxic, all this other shit. Like that's the cool shit to do. That's the fun shit to do. So it's like that's what people gonna gravitate to, and that's what people gonna keep doing. And then, like I say, when you mix in Instagram, and I think I said this shit a long time ago on here, but it's the blind leading the blind, man. Yeah, it's the blind. It's motherfuckers who, you know, just think they know shit and they don't know shit, but they telling other people. But because they got a BBL and a Birkin bag and they got a little bit of money, other dumbasses, flip-flops, you feel me, start following them and then start being like, well, she has this, so
yeah,
I need to, like, I
need this to be validated.
I heard some shit where some girl was like, look, ladies, men love the BBL. And I'm just like, who the fuck are you around? Because me and my niggas, we be laughing at y'all. Like we make jokes about you. We've never been like, man, that BBL is great. I need that. None of us have said that. We've all looked at you like, bro, your body is weird. That shit is gross. You look like you're about to pop.
If you built like an ant,
you feel me? Like built like a tooth, goddamn. Fuck.
You need to do something different,
bro. Like,
but it is some good. It is some good ones now. It's some good ones out there now,
bro. It's damn. At this point, damn, everyone you see is like, bro, you know.
Now we talked about this was a while ago, but me and you talked about SZA.
Yeah, I looked at, man, you can look at SZA and know she got some shit done. You can look at Meg before Meg got exposed. You can look at Meg and like, she got shit done.
Here's the thing.
She did.
Saying that you got some shit done.
I would think her nose, but her body.
I just
seen her pictures.
What's the name said it?
That you got some shit done and saying that shit look weird is not the same.
Yeah, but still. It's
but to put a ball to transition. When you hear people talk about the opposite of toxicity, right? Especially black people born in the 90s or late 80s. They like to say that they want that 90s love. Right? They want that love. They want that shit that Jodeci and Guy and Boys to Men and whoever else came out of the 90s was singing about. Right? 90s, I think it was the 90s or early 2000s movie that a lot of people like to reference is Love and Basketball. I knew you was gonna say that. Get your ass up. Do y'all feel like that Love and Basketball is a good representation today or even back then of black love?
It's a good representation.
Hell no.
Hoop love.
Oh.
That's hoop love.
Oh, you said hoop love, not black love.
Yeah, no, that's hoop love.
I asked about black love.
No, that's not black love.
Okay. Carmen, go first. Because that was an emphatic hell no.
Well, I feel that way because to me it seemed like the whole movie she was just begging for him to love her. And that's not something you should do at all with black love or in general.
Okay.
I feel like maybe I don't really like that movie, so I haven't seen it a lot of times, but I don't feel like there was a period where they were actually happy together and they was
at the end when he went to her WNBA game.
They was happy together.
They was happy together for a little bit in college.
Yeah, in college. Yeah.
For a little bit. Why they break up?
Well, I mean, the movie ain't but 2 hours now. You can't be there, you know. But they broke up because she didn't she didn't stay with him that night when his daddy cheated on his mom.
He was jealous.
Jealous of what?
Because remember, that's when, if you remember the movie, that's when she started moving up basketball wise, and then he started like kind of declining.
But he was declining because of the shit with his family.
Yeah, but I don't think like the family shit played a part of it. But I think that male ego of you know, damn. I was like, think about it. All in high school, we was together. All throughout whatever, I was the top nigga. I'm the most recruited. I'm the da-da-da-da. She's struggling to get recruited for real. She gets recruited. They go to the same school together. Now it goes from him being the man to she balling the fuck out.
That's an interesting perspective that I don't agree with. But
I agree. I can see that.
But
I'm not saying the family stuff didn't play a part, but he knew about his dad before that. Like he knew Because he like his mom and them, he would hear their arguments from the time he was a kid to the time he was in high school to the time he left. So he knew about all that shit. That wasn't new information to him. What was new was him not being that nigga no more.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing, though.
There you go.
It wasn't, the idea of it wasn't new, but it was new. The fact that it was true was new, because during that whole span, yeah, you hear the arguments, but you don't really know for real if it's true or not.
Yes,
He didn't know, because I'm gonna tell you why you don't. Especially with him. He's a nigga who dad was in the league, you're a basketball player, you want to be like your dad. This is your ultimate hero. This is your idol. That's the type of shit that you be in denial about. You don't want to believe.
But you know,
but
it's
now
true. You do,
but you don't want to believe it.
But that's denial. That's what denial means.
Didn't I just say that?
But that's what I'm saying. That's what denial means. I know it's. I still know it's true. I just don't admit that it's true.
No, you don't know that it's true, but you know that it's probably true.
No,
but he didn't know that it was true until that scene where they was at the bar or whatever, and he was like, "Yeah, I really, I actually did."
He definitely knew.
So to continue what I was saying.
He knew.
To continue what I was saying.
Hold on, wait. Because what you're saying is confusing me. Because that's like a white person saying racism doesn't exist. You're in denial because you know it exists. You're just not admitting it for your own reasons, whatever. So they was arguing all the time. Him and the mama and the dad was literally going at each other's throats for cheating. She hired a private investigator, all that shit.
Yeah, the private investigator was right before he found out, for real.
But this one was still, he knew from childhood to adulthood. He knew. He could have been in denial saying, "Yeah, I don't want to believe it's true," but nigga, the mama had evidence. The dad was going all the time. I'm sure somewhere along the line where they don't show it, he probably saw something that he wasn't supposed to see.
Maybe. But,
you know what I'm saying?
But we, as the audience, don't know that because we didn't see it. Now, to continue what I was saying, this is your biggest hero, right? So you don't want to believe that your biggest hero would do whatever this nigga did. Cheating, beating, if that was a part of, whatever it is, you don't want to believe that your biggest hero would do it. So, once you are face to face with the real reality, like this nigga said out his own mouth, "Yes, I did it," your whole world that you have built around trying to be like this nigga comes crashing down. Because even though his daddy did all this other shit, he didn't do it. He was a player, but like once he got with Monica, as far as we know, he was faithful. Until they started having little issues at the end. He was faithful. He didn't, he was focused on basketball. He supported her, all that other shit. Once the shit with the daddy happened, he a whole different nigga. Because now it's like, okay, well, shit, you not who I thought you was. So who the fuck am I? Why am I following you?
But even
let me finish.
Go ahead.
Let me finish. Because see, now I lost my train of thought. But one of y'all said that they wasn't happy together. Before that shit with the daddy happened, between the high school prom, that high school prom night or whatever night that was, when they first fucked and got together, to that night with the daddy, and she had curfew, they was happy. As far as the movie showed.
Okay.
So
essentially, his ego is what fucked him up.
Yes.
But see, y'all putting ego in, because I don't think that the breakup had nothing to do with the fact that he was starting to lose minutes and shit. I feel like all of that shit was just a byproduct of the family shit. I don't think him not being a player and all of that was.
I mean, it could add.
It could add, but that wasn't the main shit. His ego of him being that nigga was not the main shit to me.
It definitely was,
because even the night that she left him out there, she didn't leave. He wasn't out there sitting in the bleachers because he was sorry. Now He was out there in the bleachers because he was still thinking about that shit with his dad. And he felt like he needed somebody to be there and talk to or whatever. And she left him. That's why all that shit happened.
The moment that he didn't get what he wanted, he started acting like a bitch. The moment, because think about it, Monica, anytime Monica was doing some shit or whatever, she was there, he was cool. The moment Monica was like, hey, look, I love you, I care about you, but you know how this hoop shit go. You know how this shit go. I gotta be back, but we'll talk. The moment he ain't get something that he wanted, because think about it, his whole personality and his whole shit identity was based on getting what he wanted. He got the high school shit. He got the popular girl. He got the college of his choice. He got everything that he ever wanted. You're a dad being in the NBA. You got the mansion. You got the house. The moment,
damn, wasn't a mansion.
Well, whatever the fuck. The moment you didn't get something that you wanted, what the fuck you do? You revert to this little ass crybaby ass boy. So, you didn't have time for me to talk that day, so I was talking to this other girl. What, huh?
But see,
that's stupid.
Okay, so before I throw my point in it, do you have, what's your opinion?
About what Clyde's saying?
About whatever. Because I have a question that I want to ask, but I want your opinion first because I feel like you've been quiet.
Well, I agree. Men do act like that. Like I've seen it, experienced it. So I don't doubt that could have been the reason why their relationship solely based on his ego. Because like you saying, if his daddy was somebody he looked up to, and to come to find out his daddy wasn't shit, now he questioning who he is. Ego, still, like, you feel me? Like if I'm not my girl doing her thing, I don't feel like I'm equating to that on the basketball court, and then I'm just finding this out about my daddy. What the fuck is going on? But I don't know.
But that shit didn't happen until after they broke up.
But bro,
it sounds like it led up to the breakup.
But then Monica,
I'm talking about as far as his basketball performance.
So then wasn't Monica there for him through whatever?
Well, we didn't really see him going through much, but okay.
But
we can assume that she was. Yeah.
She was there for him through whatever, damn near through childhood, whatever the fuck. When the prom shit happened, she was there. When he needed to, when the parents was arguing, what he do? Come out of his house, go to her house, sleep. It was inferred that that's something that he's been doing for years. You know what I'm saying? So Monica was always there when he needed him, no matter what. And she played the background. When she wasn't hooping as well, when she wasn't doing shit as well, she was cool. The moment she started hooping well, the moment she started getting looks, the moment niggas started looking at her the same way niggas was looking at him, at Quincy, now it went from, I'm the nigga to, you left me and you didn't talk to me the day I really needed to talk to you, so I'm gonna do this. That's fucking childish and that's fucking dumb. That's like you being there for a girl, say, every time you there for her, you do whatever it is that she asks, right? The one time you can't do something for her because you busy, you at work or whatever, you come home and it's another nigga fucking your girl. And then her excuse is, well, when I needed you that night, you weren't there for me. You're going to look at this bitch like she's fucking dumb. And you're going to look at her like, what kind of childish ass mindset do you have? And that's the same shit with him. Like, it wasn't, does his shit with his dad play a part of it? I'm not saying it doesn't. But one thing I know for sure, the male ego is hella sensitive and hella fragile. And the moment you stop getting that recognition, the moment you stop getting that popularity like you did, we all seen these niggas who high school is they peak. Oh man, high school, high school, niggas who in college, man, college, I had, the moment that shit over with, they don't got shit. So then when they girl or whoever is around them start doing more than them, that ego gets hurt. That ego gets bruised. And now I don't want to be your friend no more. I don't want to be your boyfriend no more. Why? Because instead, like in that moment, like, yeah, you found out your dad wasn't who he was, but your girl was still there for you still. She was like, she didn't even say, we can't even talk. I don't got time for this. She said, let's talk about this tomorrow. Let's talk about this when I don't have a practice day. I got a free day, so I can still dedicate all my time to you. And that nigga said, nah, it's cool. I'm good.
Well, she couldn't talk about it tomorrow because the game was tomorrow.
I'm saying when she had time, she was trying to dedicate all the rest of the time that she does have, she was trying to dedicate it to him. And he didn't want it because his ego got hurt.
I feel like one of us is remembering the movie wrong. You're saying that she was improving, he was declining. Mm-hmm. That's what the issue was. That was the big part of the issue. But then it was she's coming up, he's going down. The shit with the daddy happened. They break up. How I'm remembering it is he's up, she's coming up, but he's up. Then the daddy shit. Then he starts going down after they break up. Mm-hmm. So her getting looks and her doing all this other shit I don't see that being a factor in his choice.
But that's I'm saying
because of the sequence in which I'm remembering the movie.
But I
could be wrong.
You like I said, you gotta when you're going all the way back. This is someone who was the star basketball player for his high school team, correct?
Yeah.
He had the popular girl, which was Gabrielle Union at the time, right? Mm-hmm. He had multiple girls trying to fuck on him. Mm-hmm. He had multiple schools looking at him. He had the NBA all-star dad. He had all of these.
I don't know if he was awesome.
Well,
he played for the Clippers. he played for the Clippers.
Maybe for the Clippers at that time he could have been, but his dad. Let's say this. His dad had motion. His dad had motion for sure.
Yeah, the all-state nigga.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like you have all these things. You have in every aspect of your life. We can assume that you've been number one. You've been the guy. Mm-hmm. You've been the guy.
Okay.
And now, the one time that you're not the guy and someone close to you is now starting to become something that you've been. Mm-hmm. You can't take it because in that moment, again, you could have been like, "Yeah, I'm hurting, but nah, on some hooper shit, I get it, and we just gonna talk." But that wasn't the case. What it was, I'm finna use this as an excuse to do some dumb shit. I'm gonna use this as an excuse to get drunk. I'm gonna use this as an excuse to holler at the girl who I know been looking at me, but I've been trying to be a good nigga, but now fuck it because my girl. Because look, if you even remember, Monica was like, "Bro, what the fuck is you on? Like, what is you talking about? Like, I'm here. I'm trying to be here for you. I'm trying to talk." This nigga like, "Nah. When I needed you that one night, you wasn't there." What? So because I wasn't there one night because I had to put me first and choose me on some shit, now I fuck all the years I've been there, fuck all the years you came to my house and had to sleep on the floor and I set up a little place for you when your parents was arguing. Fuck all the times I came to your games and was da-da-da. Fuck all the times.
She kind of had to be there because
they
played at the same school.
I mean, yeah, they played at the same school, but all I'm saying is, it's like he just said, fuck all of that.
Everything you done for me don't matter.
Everything you done for me don't matter because you wasn't here for this one thing. And like, you can't say, oh, that's just based off the dad. No, nigga, that was based off of ego because if in that kind of college, in that kind of school, hooping is big. So you not thinking that he not hearing shit about Monica? He probably hearing niggas talk about her in a sexual way or a cool way.
Can we keep it to what's actually in the movie?
Okay, fine. If you want to keep it to what's in the movie, he's seeing her go up. And instead of him...
We don't even see her go up until right before that moment. And then after that moment when they fall out.
But see, that's the thing where it's like you have to... I think the movie leaves a lot open for interpretation and for you to infer, like, yes, like when he's older and he's going into the room, it's obviously not the first time, but they don't show that shit when he was a kid doing it. But we just know by the way I already know, open the window, everything is all you. So you have to kind of look beyond what's actually happening in the movie. So that's what I'm saying. You can't. There's
So
he was a bitch. He did a lot of bitch shit, and
I well, for the sake of time,
he and also he wasn't really even supportive of her until the end. Until the very end, and he was only that because his ass couldn't play for real no more.
Yeah, that's what I remember. And asking her to play for your heart or whatever.
And even though he won, it's like, nigga.
For the sake of time,
okay,
this would just be a situation where we do not totally agree. Mm-hmm. I don't totally disagree, but I also feel like some stuff is not being considered. Mm-hmm. But I have a video of a woman talking about Love and Basketball, who I feel like y'all probably gonna agree with, and we'll go from there.
It is particularly concerning when women, especially black women, say that Love and Basketball is their favorite movie. Baby, come here, because I want to pour into you. I want to pour into you because that to me, that tells me something about you. You be letting these men dog you, because these men gonna dog anybody, but they especially gonna dog you. Because what do you like about watching Sanaa Lathan get dogged out for 2 entire hours over the span of 2 decades? First things first, you obviously cannot trust no man named Quincy. Name me a Quincy that was a good example. You can't. Secondly, she said, let me play you for your heart. He was injured. He threw that goddamn brace off and dunked in her face, broke her ankle, said, you're not my bitch. Leave me alone. For 2 hours over the span of 2 decades, we watch him choose every single thing but motherfucking Monica, all for her to put him up at the end and make him a house husband after he done dogged her for 20 years? Baby, what you like about that? What do you like about watching that? Yeah, come here, girl. You need some sisterhood. Because you know good.
I just remember every hooper being like, yeah, nah, that's what hoop love is. That's why I can't say it's black love, but hoop love for sure.
Have some respect.
Stand up.
Right, girl, stand up. What you doing?
Again, this would just be something we don't totally agree on.
We can agree to disagree.
Sure. So y'all will say that Love and Basketball is a toxic depiction of black love.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay. What are some movies that are good examples of black love?
What's the one? It had Tay Diggs, Sanaa Lathan.
The Wood?
When he was like, "We're here to celebrate my divorce."
Oh,
I don't know.
I know what movie you're talking about.
Fuck.
Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar. I think Brown Sugar is, even though he did divorce his wife, or his wife cheated on him and then he got divorced. But him and Sanaa Lathan.
But the central story was a story of good black love.
Yeah, I think so.
Does international black love count?
What is that?
Or no?
Oh, you saying
international.
the concept of international black love?
Yeah, I think
it counts. I think it counts, but I was mainly talking about American black love.
Okay.
That's crazy.
It's really hard to come up with one.
But I think that's
crazy.
because I think in the movies that we probably think of is never a thing of like the black love don't come until the very end.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's nothing good the whole time.
You know what I'm saying? Even the Wood, like there was black love like with the wedding and stuff, but the real love story didn't really come until like the end. Or, you know,
I mean, it's kind of given the age that they started at compared to where they ended at. I mean, it's kind of typical, you know.
I mean,
middle school, you doing some shit you ain't
that's
got
what
no
I'm saying.
business. High school, y'all dating.
It's not. I mean, unless you want to say like, okay, you can say That's So Raven. That's a great example of black love because the mom and dad were, even though the show was about Raven and her being a sidekick, the parents were very active.
Yeah,
they were
I was hoping to keep it with movies though.
Oh, okay.
Because when you go into TV shows,
yeah, see,
that shit spans a bunch of seasons.
That's what I'm saying. As far as movies, I can't really think of any. And as far as I can probably tell you more TV shows where it's more black love, but that's because I think with the TV shows, you can watch that build. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like
you can watch a build in a movie, but like if we say, I'm just throwing out numbers. I don't know the official numbers. So let's say you say That's So Raven, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say it's 5 seasons of That's So Raven, mm-hmm. but Raven and what's his name, Baxter, Orlando Brown. No, she was Raven Baxter, Orlando Brown's character. Mm-hmm. Them niggas don't get together till 3 episodes before season 5 is over, and we say that's black love. No. But the first 4 and 3/4 seasons, she was all on everybody else's dick. Yeah, you know you can't really equate that. You can say the parents, but we don't know what the fuck going on outside of them 22 minutes in the show.
Right. There's one movie with Issa Rae and Lakeith Stanfield.
I was just gonna say that movie, The Photograph.
Yeah, The Photograph. I haven't.
That's a beautiful movie.
I've seen like parts of it, but like I haven't finished watching it.
I didn't watch that.
That's a pretty good, you know. Like, but I mean, I think it's hard to really talk about. I think it's easier to talk about music than it is movies because the movies is like it has to be like the plot of it has to be like up and down, up and down, up and down, and then we finally get it right type shit.
It's like you finally get love at the end.
You know what I'm saying? But whereas if I'm listening to like a Jodeci song or an Anita Baker song or a Joe song, that 3 minutes and 43 seconds is just all love. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you hear D'Angelo's Lady, that's literally just him. That's literally him just talking about like black love. You know what I'm saying?
Or like Music Soul Child.
Oh yeah, like a Music Soul Child, but a movie, I can't even.
I was gonna say how Stella got her groove back. Have you seen that?
Yeah, but
come on. She found it's like she just found love when she was older from somebody younger. But it technically the whole movie, it ain't no up and down for real. Like he just lived in Jamaica.
No, that's the up and down.
But it ain't like she cheated or he cheated or they dealing with other people.
Wait, I thought she was like he's young, so he's got to be cheating on me type shit. Like she was doubting herself or something.
I think it's just because the age difference, and I think she was getting a divorce, or she was like the divorce was fresh for her.
Yeah.
So I don't think she believed that she could actually get into a relationship with somebody younger than her. But I don't know.
Interesting. Fun fact: the nigga who the story was based on is gay.
Really?
Yeah, apparently that nigga came out a long time ago. Like that's when like Oprah Winfrey still had a TV show. And the girl who like is Stella, and like was like, yeah, I found out that nigga was gay. And then at first he was like, I'm not gay, and then he was like, I'm gay.
He was in denial.
And he was in denial about that shit.
Wow.
Because he was like, he was like in his culture, being gay was like a bad thing, so he wasn't gay. But then I guess I don't know, nigga had a dick in his mouth. I don't fucking know what happened. Like, just looked at a dick one day. I was like, nah, I need that. Like, I don't fucking know. But the one day he was just like, yeah, I'm gay. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, maybe he was like chasing her to make himself believe he wasn't gay.
Probably.
But that's like, at least for that movie, you can kind of say it was just love all around a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah. I feel like it was a mixture of lust and love.
Yeah.
For sure.
I agree with that.
But I don't know. Yeah, it's hard to think about like a movie. Like I said, if I'm thinking about TV shows, I'm thinking about what's the one? A Different World.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the whole Bobby and Whitley.
The Cosby Show.
The Cosby Show.
Can we talk about Bill Cosby?
What I say? Bobby. No.
That nigga's name is definitely Dwayne.
Dwayne and Whitley.
Wayne.
Yeah, you can say The Cosby Show. You can say Blackish. I think Blackish is, to be honest, a real great representation of black love. Because that shit, I think Black Marriage is, woo.
What do y'all think about Tyler Perry movies?
Fuck no.
That's like, it kind of shows black love, but it's toxic.
That shit don't show no...
Let me see.
That shit is a woman getting whooped. To something is happening in her life where she's either life is whooping her ass or a nigga is whooping her ass. She don't think she's too deserving of shit. She meets a nigga. She's like, oh my gosh, I like this nigga, but maybe I don't deserve love. Maybe he's gonna do me like the rest. And then it takes somebody getting shot or some bullshit to happen where you are a good guy. I thought you were.
Which Tyler Perry movie where it was two sisters, and at the end one of the sisters was talking to her mom. It's like, and you're gonna tell her.
Oh wait, I know exactly what she's talking about. Fuck,
I think that's is it the family? Nah,
I don't even
family
remember.
reunion. I can't remember either, but I feel like that one a little bit maybe.
Fuck no,
I can't remember the
I
full
can't
movie.
put Tyler Perry in no black love. I think he shows what broken black love is. I don't think he shows
struggle black love.
Yeah, he shows struggle black love. It's not like black love. Like,
but that's sad. We really don't have no like black love movies for real.
Because niggas don't want to see that shit. I don't think. I don't like. Where I am now, I would, but I don't think like it'll be relatable because I don't think a lot of time that's just not how life is. Yeah. Life is not just like, oh my gosh, like a beautiful especially within our culture, our love is up and down. We figuring ourselves out. We figuring out the world along with figuring out how to move in the world as a black man or a black woman. So it's like, it's so complex and so deep that it's like, it's never going to be, oh my gosh, I met you. Like some high school musical.
Like a fairy tale.
You know what I'm saying? Like Gabriella and Troy type shit. Like it's never like that,
That's
unfortunately.
True. And you know what movie I feel like does a great representation of that is Waiting to Exhale.
No, facts. Oh, shit.
You get a different perspective of each one. And man...
That shit.
Like, somebody could relate to every one of them characters, especially Angela Bassett's character of her burning up her husband's clothing because he cheated with a white woman.
Burnt that bitch to the ground and walked off like a baddie. Oh, my Lord.
And I don't even have a husband that cheated on me with a white woman, but hell.
Nah, cheating with a white woman is crazy.
Shit.
And did she beat her up, too?
All right.
I don't remember that.
All right.
I feel like she hit her or something. Or she told her to get the fuck out or something.
All right, so cool.
Not the second time.
So, final verdict: Toxic is Love and Basketball a toxic black love movie? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Also,
talking your mic, Carmen.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. I also forgot. You can just see the toxicity through Sanaa Lathan's parents, Monica parents, because in the movie the mama had cooked like a whole dinner or some shit. That nigga came home with pizza. Was like, he'll be alright. Like he always like was just on some like like what you do is cool, but I'm a man.
That nigga he will forever be the nigga from the Matrix.
Oh wow.
He wasn't Morpheus or nothing like that, but he was on the Nebuchadnezzar.
Oh wow.
So y'all couldn't think of no movies of good black love, unfortunately. But you said, Clyde, that Love and Basketball is more so hoop love
For sure.
than black love.
For sure.
Speaking of hoop love, Carmen, you used to hoop.
What?
I did in high school.
I used to hoop.
I can believe it.
So, who was your favorite player?
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.